guys, back here with another video, and I'm going to be giving my reaction / breakdown of UFC 266, and just to say just what an amazing card it was in whole. I think there was only like 2 or 3 decisions, and everybody else just, it was just crazy not a fight. Main event, freaking awesome. I'm pumped. It was a great main event. So yeah, if you're new, welcome. Hit the subscribe button, ring that bell to get all notifications of when I post up videos. And let's go right to the reaction and breakdown. So to start off the card, we had the main card. We had Jessica Andrade versus Cynthia Calvillo, and Jessica Andrade came out like her old self, not the way she did against Valentina. She came out stalking her prey. Calvillo did a couple of things here and there, but the power difference was there from the beginning to the ending of the fight. Andrade came and she just mauled her, on the feet, and once a fighter just starts turning their back and don't want to, not really intelligently defending themselves, the fight is over. The fight was over in the first round. Congrats, Jessica Andrade, and, that probably brings up closer to a title fight against Valentina again. Who knows what's next? So yeah, that was it for that fight. Congrats to Andrade. In the fight after that, we had Curtis Blaydes versus Jorginho Rosenstruck, and that fight went exactly how I thought it would go. Curtis Blaydes wrestling, played a big factor. Whoop-de-doo. We all knew that. Outside of, people not liking his style of fighting, I respect it. It's wrestling. That's his bread and butter. Why change it or whatnot? Jorginho had a little bit of a moment, in the second round, hit him with a flying knee that almost closed his eyes shut. But at the end of the day, that fight just consisted of Curtis Blaydes just out wrestling his opponent. So yeah, congratulations to Curtis Blaydes. But I feel like with him, if he wants to get a step closer to get into a title shot a lot quicker, I feel like he just needs to, 1, finish fights, and 2, if you're going to wrestle, more people and not just lay a little bit on top and pepper shot them, and hoping that you get a stoppage or whatever. Now, in the fight that everybody wanted to watch more and everybody talked more about, Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler 2, and what a fight. I mean, it was good while it lasted. I mean, it wasn't the greatest fight, I don't know. To me, that fight was like two of my older uncles, or my grandparents sparring over a piece of chicken at a barbecue, man. And that fight was in slow motion. Nick Diaz looked like he didn't even really train. He looked like he just probably did a little bit of something and just got in there, because that's what that fight looked like, man. That dude, as much as I love the Diaz brothers, Nick should just stay retired. It's too late. If he's not going to actually put in the work to be in shape enough to fight, he looked slow. He looked like he just came off the couch or whatnot. Now, it was an interesting fight. They had a phone booth fight the whole entire time. It was just a phone booth boxing match, in the octagon. None of them really, Robbie Lawler had his moments, Robbie caught Nick with a good shot. I think with his right hand, a good check hook with his right. And Nick fell to one knee, and then, Robbie went to throw an uppercut, skid him a little bit, then he fell on his back. Robbie's like, all right, come on, let's go. Let's get up. Like, you don't want no part of that. And the referee asked Nick if he wanted to continue, and he just flat out said no, which is very rare. That just shows that you got in there just for, not a paycheck, because, you with your brother, and, it was something nobody ever wants to see a Diaz brother do, which is just give up, because that's pretty much what he did. He just gave up. He had nothing left, man. He threw so many strikes, and it's in slow motion, man. Nick, I love the Diaz. Like I said, he just needs to stay retired. Congratulations to Robbie Lawler and his fight. Now, co-main event: Valentina Shevchenko versus versus what's her name? Lauren Murphy. Excuse me, Lauren Murphy. Oh man, Jessica Andrade got destroyed on the ground. Lauren Murphy got destroyed on the feet and then destroyed on the ground. Lauren Murphy never even started. You know, there's always that 1 gram of hope that somebody would, you know, give Valentina an actual, I don't know, a chance or something. Like, a chance of, or just give her something that she might look like she's going to be losing or something. I think Jennifer Maia took her down, controlled her for a round, and then that was pretty much it. You know, obviously Shevchenko won that fight. Lauren Murphy didn't even do anything. She probably threw maybe 50 strikes. I don't even know how many she threw. Valentina with another great performance as always, dominant. I don't understand why people was booing. What do you really want to happen? Like, if nobody's engaging, Valentina, she's not the one to be overly aggressive coming forward. I mean, she does come forward and she does come aggressive, but I mean, it's just when she does come forward, it's just it's combinations. It's not, trying to hold the fort down and just stick there, line her stuff, and just stay there like that, and just continue coming forward. Valentina has great striking, great counter striking. Lauren Murphy didn't do exactly nothing, man. There was a couple of times I thought she was gonna hit her with that left kick to the head. Sometimes, woo. Thank God for Lauren and listening to her corner about keeping the hand up. And I feel like with Lauren's corner, just like what DC and all of them said on the broadcast, I felt the same way. I feel like sometimes you just need to tell them the truth. Like, you're not doing good in the clinch. You're not doing good on the ground. Yeah, you might not be getting punched all over in your face, but you're not doing good at all. Like, you need to bite down on the mouthpiece and come forward. And that's what you kind of need to do with Valentina. But you almost, again, you got to be careful with her counter strikes. But you have to take chances, man. Like, Valentina dictates everything that she does in the octagon and what the other person is going to do. I don't see anybody in the flyweight division right now for the women's that are really, like, going to give her a scare, for her to lose. I don't see her losing no time soon. You know what? Fuck it. Just give her Brandon Moreno. They both fight in the flyweight division. No, I'm just kidding. But I hope she does the trilogy fight with Amanda Nunes. That's the only fight to really make. She beat Joanna in Muay Thai once, and she beat her in the UFC already. So, and Joanna's not even fighting. So just give her the Nunes fight. I think that'll be a fantastic fight. Everybody wants to see that fight. Valentina going up again, and fighting Nunes. I mean, Nunes has to get past Juliana Pena. But if she does, make that fight or something. Because it's really not. The only thing I see that they can do right now for Valentina is just give her Jessica Andrade again. You know what? Scratch that, man. You better talk to Rose Namajunas. Tell her ass to come up to flyweight and see how that fight. I would love to see that. Rose Namajunas versus Valentina Shevchenko. Woo! Kickboxer versus Muay Thai. That would be a fun fight. I'm just throwing these up in there. And for the main event, we got Brian Ortega. Alexander Volkanovski versus Brian Ortega. And holy cow, what a fight that was. Man, I cannot believe how that fight went. It started off really slow, but I feel like Volkanovski won the first. He won all 5 rounds, but, it was a little back and forth in the beginning a little bit, and then Volkanovski started coming away with the late kicks, as always. And his striking was just on point. Second round came out pretty much the same. But Volkanovski started pouring it on a little bit more and more and more with his striking. Ortega had his moments in the second round. And boy, the third round, oh my goodness. Guys, you gotta, I respect the hell out of Brian Ortega's heart. Because that's what he got, a lot of heart. Alexander Volkanovski as well has a lot of heart. And Volkanovski definitely earned my respect, especially within that third round, man. Volk slips up, not slip up, oh my goodness, I can't even talk. Brian Ortega catches his leg, throw an overhand, drops him there, nice little takedown there, and jumps straight into a freaking guillotine. Do you know how crazy that is? For you to just learn something like that, I think that was bananas. Like, holy crap. Has a guillotine, sick as hell. And then he gets out of that. They scuffle a little bit, and Brian ends up on his back. And then goes for a freaking triangle, and, it was tight as hell. And he gets out of that. Man, that's super discouraging. So that third round was bananas. Fourth round, also bananas. It could have been stopped because Brian was taking a lot of shots in the fourth round and even in the fifth. But even though I think that was the only round that, to me, that Brian actually won because he outlanded him. But come on, the pressure of Volkanovski, his offense, everything that he was doing, he had going for him. Congratulations to Alexander Volkanovski. He earns my respect, and I'm pretty sure he earns a lot of people's respect now as champion. So yeah, those are my thoughts and my reaction to UFC 266. If you like this video, throw those thumbs up. If you're new, hit the subscribe for me. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.